What's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is. Trigger ranking the Trigger Man himself. Do a little joint. I'm gonna do a little joint with y'all this morning. I'm about to probably do about an hour or two, and then I'm gonna leave and come back and we're gonna resume everything. But until then, let's get this show on the road.
You are watching a master at
Hold on
work.
one second, y'all. All right, y'all. Yeah, man. Trying to make it today, y'all. Trying to make it. How's everybody doing? I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit the notification bell. Um, oh, if you'd like to support the channel, Cash App is in the description. If you want to follow me on any other platforms, everything is at the top of the description of my channel. With that being said, let's get this show on the road.
You are watching a master at work.
Alright, so alright, y'all. We're going to Chid Smooth first. Chid Smooth. So y'all check out Chid Smooth channel. He got a good channel.
Scrolling through Instagram, some reels,
YouTube, chicks. You know what to do, chicks. Fine, you know what? I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Ah man, we got a nasty battle on our hands, you guys. We gotta figure out between DJ Academics and Maul who is Drake's true insider. Both guys over the last couple of years have positioned themselves as Drake's sources. They both claim they talk to Drake on a daily, if not weekly basis. They both claim they have information from Drake's camp about Drake. And most importantly, both guys claim they have true upcoming album Iceman.
No greatest. Got you saying I'm great, makes that an understatement. Fuck them haters, double agents. Even my label gave them 15 years of my soul.
Did I do that? Did I do that? That's true.
You know what?
Ooh. Tonight's about J. Cole. Keep spamming them fives. Iceman on the way. Iceman on the way.
Goddamn. Hey, Lakers
Now,
are
according to
fine.
Academics, he claims Drake did not send him these records. He claimed he's actually had these records for a while, and he just wanted to make a hip hop moment.
I think that those snippets upstaged the entire J. album. And when people say, why would I do it? Well, I did it for that moment to be the nigga who did it for that moment. If I had a Kendrick snippet, I would have played it then. If I, even with Drake shit, if I had a J. Cole snippet, I would play during the stream for Drake too. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, bro, I'm hip hop, bro. It's funny because, like, I think I don't think no one's happy with me about that. Drake fans, they're kind of like, they're thinking that he's stepping on J. Cole shit. Drake isn't that happy. I imagine Cole's people are throwing a little hissy fit. Like, nobody's actually happy about that. And then there's some other angles of it, which, is kind of behind the scenes that I don't want to get into. But, yeah, it's funny, like, nobody's happy about people ain't happy about that. The timing was me. I have people like their research. I literally announced, yo, I got some Drake songs. I don't know if y'all want to hear it. Because when I drop it or I tease it, the fans say, we don't want to hear it, you're fucking it up. But then people want to know, all I get asked, when is Iceman? When is Iceman? So that morning, when I was going to do the J. Cole, I've been doing streams talking about finesse 2 times too much. Blueface too much. So I'm like, all right, hip hop's going to be in the building. You know, when it comes to album releases, people are going to come to our stream, right? People that don't really watch us. So I'm like, it's a hip hop moment. I want this year to be spicy. So I said, yo, I'm dropping it today. Like, I'm gonna just tease it right before I get into the album, Cole's album. And I play it, and when I wake up in the morning, maybe I'm a little wrong, but there was more headlines. There's way more headlines that had the snippet being teased, then there's more headlines, the snippet being teased, than about Cole's album, which, that was a little shocking, but not really.
Now, just like I told you guys last week, I felt like this was kind of selfish from Academics. You could have played these snippets any other day. Sometimes you don't have to make a moment out of somebody's moment. You see everybody talking about J. Cole. You see everybody excited for his album. There was no...
But I haven't heard him say that was on, the shit was on Iceman. I ain't heard him say it was on Iceman, so that was... This might be a little goofy little beef right here.
Reason for you to try to take over and overshadow Cole's moment just to have the bragging rights of saying, yo, me and Drake stole the moment. It is completely okay to just fall back and watch as a fan and just let the artists have their moment. Well, this week on the new Rory and Maul podcast episode, Maul is calling Cap like the ex-football player on DJ Academics, claiming that these records are not from Drake's upcoming album, Iceman. According to Maul, he did not hear the 2 snippets DJ Academics dropped, but he confidently claims that those records are not on the album. Here's what Maul said.
I'm just saying, man.
Do you have a release date for us since you damn near guessed this one?
I said, ask me, do I know the release date? Or I said Iceman this Friday.
What Maul said when you said?
He laughed at me. Iceman this Friday.
Do you guys have any comments about the Drake leak? Oh, I didn't mean to do my hands like that. About the Drake leak on the day of the Fall Off release?
I didn't hear it. But whatever it is, it ain't on Iceman.
How much do you want to bet I can find work quicker than you?
There's no way.
All right, let's see who can find something faster.
Well, the girl said it was a leak.
I can tell you that.
It wasn't him.
It's just always.
He said you heard it here first.
None of what y'all are hearing on the internet is on Iceman. I can promise you that.
Okay.
It's not. None of that shit.
And we'll find out on Friday.
I ain't gonna lie, people gonna listen to Iceman just to see what Drake got to say, bro. They gonna listen to it, bro. But I hope it's better than the shit he been putting out in the last year and a half.
That album's not coming out Friday.
Hell no.
I don't think Iceman is coming on Friday.
We got South Africa in the house. What's up, y'all? All the way from South. God damn. All the way from South Africa, my G. What's up, y'all? South Africa in the house. Let me put this on. Oh, junkie in here. Yep.
All right, well.
Y'all Christian or Muslim? Motherland. Y'all Christian or Muslim?
We'll wait and see.
Cold World, Iceman.
Okay.
How much time do you think
Or what?
in between
Of the album?
that he's gonna let the cold shit breathe?
Rory, I know when the album is coming out. Of course, I'm not saying it, but I know
No, I
when
know you're not gonna say it, and you haven't told me anything.
Yeah.
I guess I'm trying to get. Is it gonna be a long time, or is it gonna kind of be
It's gonna be a good time.
The home of Trevor Noah. What's up? Christian, that's what's up. Put your hands together for Jesus. Y'all put your hand together for Jesus.
It may cost you a little. It may cost you, but it will cost you. It's gonna be a good time, Rory. That's all. That's all you need to know, man. Everybody listen, man. Enjoy, do some cold shit and drive my mother's Mazda up to Toronto for the release.
Hum of the Mazda.
It's a fun drive.
Now, my first question is, Maul, how can you claim that you haven't heard the snippets, but you for sure know with...
I'm from Florida. I'm from where, I don't know. You probably heard of Disney World. I'm where Disney World is at. Well, I'm from Jacksonville, but I'm from the same state that Disney World is. Disney World is where I'm at. Disneyland is in California. Yeah.
confidence that it's not on the album. Logically, that makes...
But I live in Atlanta, though. I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
No sense. The only way this could be possible is if Drake told Maul, yo, I've got a bunch of records for Iceman, but the records that's going to be on the actual album are not solidified yet, which will be completely different from everything we've been hearing from everybody saying Iceman is coming soon, Iceman is dropping soon. Even Conductor himself, who works with Drake, says the album is coming soon.
How did y'all feel about the boy? Iceman is soon.
Now, there's also people saying that because those two snippets from the...
Okay, I've been to Orlando, never been to Vegas, definitely been to Los Angeles. Yeah, I've been to Los Angeles. I love Los Angeles.
DJ Academics did not hit. That was Drake's way of trying to test the waters and see if any record is gonna stick. And because those records, those two snippets did not stick, Drake sent Maul to do damage control for him. Since Drake announced this album, Iceman, last year, Maul has been claiming that Iceman has a bomb on it. So if you knew the album had a bomb on it from last year, there's no way this album is not put together yet. So from what it looks like, Drake might be giving these two guys, DJ Academics and Maul, different information about the album. This might be his way of trying to see who the actual leak in his camp is, or maybe one person is right and the other one is wrong. You guys get in the comments below. Who do you guys think is right or wrong? And what do you guys speculate is going on with this album? Like this video, subscribe to my... channel. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, I like Hooters too. All right, are we going to Poet and Flacco? See what the hell they talking about? Something about Glorilla.
Turn your kitchen into a restaurant.
Ready, chef.
With Kraft signature shreds.
This
phone is like a
Glorilla
hotline.
situation is probably worse than I think anybody anticipated when like Glorilla's stepsister first came out and started to expose Glorilla and claim that she wasn't doing anything for her family and she was selfish. Yo, the twists and turns that have happened is something that I didn't predict. Like, I've never seen a more dysfunctional family. Like, Glorilla just came out and confessed in a minute that her sister shot at her and tried to kill her at some point in their lives. Before we get this video started, if you're in need of some money and you really need to find a way to get your hands on some quick cash, there's an app called Free Cash where they pay you to test out video games. You click the link in my description or you scan my QR code to download the app. Once you download the app, you can choose the games you want to test out and they pay you to test it out. It's a really easy way to make a couple extra $100 a month and it's all transparent, it's trackable, it's not a scam, they really do pay you. So if you need the money, download the app by clicking the link in my description and get started now.
I ain't gonna get on here and say everything you did to me as a kid. It's well, I don't know, I was a minor, so half of it ain't public record. I ain't gonna talk about how you got me sent to jail for a whole week. We ain't gonna talk about that.
I got the red one too, but I got this one. This one, this was a special edition. This one right here is the St. Patrick's Day one. Like on the back, I don't know if you can see it, but where the baseball is at, it's a little 4-leaf clover. See it? Yeah, instead of it being a baseball, it's a 4-leaf clover for St. Patrick's Day.
How you tried to shoot me and set me up. You got me sent to jail. We ain't gonna talk about none of that. Alright? I ain't gonna talk about half the stuff you did. Just leave it alone. You doing you right now. Keep doing you. Keep my family out of it. Keep me out of it. You see, you went where you at all because you said my name? You could have been saying my name and did a positive. You went about the wrong way, y'all, and now you never get a penny out of me. And y'all saying other people, the ones y'all got y'all input to put on it, y'all ain't never been, my whole life, even before I was rich, I always been the one that never asked for shit.
I did my research and come to find out the shooting actually took place. Like, this is a real thing. She's not just talking out her box. Like, her sister literally shot at her at some point in her life. And now the sister is online convincing the public that Glorilla is this big bad evil monster for not funding her lifestyle. The alleged incident took place May 29, 2015. Victoria was age 19, which is Glorilla. She was arrested for this. Now, Glorilla claimed that, she shot at her. The incident report doesn't show that she shot at her. What it shows is officers were called to a hotel, 2949 Airways. The hotel room was 239. Apparently, Glorilla called her mama, Olivia Woods, and told her mama that Victoria was pointing a gun at her, was grabbing her in a threatening manner, snatching her by her clothes. Now, Glorilla also told her mama that the suspect told her to shut up before I shoot you. The victim also advised that the gun was not pointed at her, only threats were made. Officers arrived at the scene, and Victoria, damn near confessed, snitched on herself, told them folks that she actually had a gun, but she ain't do what the gun would, what they were claiming she did. She actually hid the gun outside the parking lot and then told the police exactly where the gun was, like a dummy. So she was arrested for it, all right? So from what I see, though, it doesn't look like Glorilla was actually shot at, right? Glorilla told them folks that the gun, was being, used to threaten her. And that's what Victoria was arrested for. This paperwork surfacing convinced a lot of fans to kind of, start taking the side of Glorilla. Because at first when this news started dropping, Glorilla is really charismatic. She was winning a lot of people over, and her essentially saying that, that Glorilla was being stingy and foul and not really taking care of her family. And then the other brother came out and confirmed this. A lot of folks was kind of on, Glorilla's side, but this paperwork kind of...
This is crazy. All I can say is, wow.
Well, everybody back on Glorilla's side. And then Glorilla proceeded to go live herself. Because Glorilla right now has been on Facebook Live for the last week. I've never seen anybody on Facebook Live as often as she is. She's been on Facebook Live as if it's like a 9-to-5 shift. 4 hours each time, or about 3 times a day. 12 hours on Facebook Live. So Glorilla took the live to kind of explain her side of the story. And she called her mama and her daddy, right? And the parents confirmed that Glorilla does a lot for him and that Glorilla is dead ass wrong and lying about everything.
She talking about she sent my mama $1,300. Baby, you owe her $1,200 already. Huh? What's up, mom? Hello? Yeah, mom. Tony said she sent you $1,300 today. Well, how much money did she owe you already? Did she borrow?
Victoria owed me $1,200.
She already owes you $1,200, right? Because she be borrowing every chance she get, right?
Right.
She should have gave you double that. Since she getting this little money to go spread lies, she could have gave you double that, right?
Right.
We ain't gonna disclose what I give you in the exact dollar amount. But what happens every month, Mom? What happens every month since I've been famous?
You pay my rent, and I know a lot of people were talking about you buying me a house. I didn't want you to buy me a house. I didn't want to buy a house at this age.
I'm listening to you.
Clearly the mom is lying for Glorilla. What do you mean you didn't want to buy a house? You prefer to rent. Excuse me? At this age, I didn't want a house? At what age?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
You don't want to own a house?
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. So, do any of us work? I'm working right now. You want to hear hey, I'm working right now.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm working right now, listen. They said I'm on EBT. I get too many cash apps to be on EBT, bro. Like, I get too much money off YouTube, bro. Like, black fatigue. Oh, we got a racist in the chat, everybody. We have a racist. Oh, look at the little racist. Poor little thing. The poor little racist. Hey, I got 2 words for you, racists. Bad Bunny. Bad motherfucking Bunny, bitch. Bad.
Buy you a home because you told her you don't want a home, then why was she doing interviews telling people she bought the mama a house? Why did we only find out she didn't buy you a home because of the hating sister who came forward, right? It sounds like the mama is coming forward and, doing PR for Glorilla after she got exposed. That's what that sounds like. It sounds like the sister brought too much truth to the internet and spilled the family business. So now the family is going against her and taking Glorilla's side. But as you guys will see, after this phone call, right, after the mama and Glorilla kind of, did their whole little PR thing, the sister responded back with receipts that made Glorilla and her mama look crazy.
At my age, I wanted to read because you were having me travel all over the place. So, I wanted to, so I could pick up and leave as I wanted to.
Did I get you put in another house if it's rent or bought, whichever one it was that you wanted to do?
Yes, and let me tell you this. She bought me a car that I've always wanted. She promised me when she was 7 years old that she was gonna get that car when I couldn't get it, and she sent it to me.
Wolves ain't none of y'all damn business. That's my business. All them my children. I think the poor little racist got tired of typing poor thing.
She put them in the meeting so that so you can't get mad at them for talking what they talk because she got on there and put them in that line ass business.
Listen, baby, I don't get on them because I done dated all y'all my children. Victoria need home. She know better. Bringing the smart family being whatever happened in the Woods family, good or bad, that ain't none y'all concerned. I'm the dad, I love all my children, but I do not appreciate what Victoria's doing to my family name. I really don't. She ain't got no business, whatever disagreement.
Damn. Ever. Dad, I don't want you to say all this. We know she's wrong. Blah. Tell them how I treat you. Tell the world how I treat you.
Man, look, you have been outstanding. I could never pay you back for all this. I don't know, count.
You know, that's all I got. Thank you, Dad. You deserve it.
They understand, like they understand. She's the perfect daughter. She's amazing, but behind her back, they dogging her out to the sister. The sister only think the way she think about Glorilla and how she treat her mom and dad because the mom and dad is telling her these things. So the sister, after Glorilla, made the mama go live. Hey, nah, man, I think you ain't even gotta even. I appreciate you, OG LL. I appreciate you, big dog. I think a lot of these folks, they be kids and shit, bro. I don't even really pay that shit no more. That shit is a joke to me, bro. Like, bro, you're under my motherfucking video talking. Like, who cares, nigga? Like, bro, what you say what you eat don't make me shit, and what you say don't hurt me at all, bro. Like, you can call me whatever the fuck you want to call me, bro. Like, at the end of the day, bro. When I cut this is YouTube. When I cut this shit off, I'm living my real life, bro. I can laugh about it though. It's funny to me. I don't give a fuck about that shit. The sister released messages of this mass group text. Apparently the mama used this mass texting app, right? So and it's a family group chat. So the sister released messages from the family group chat that Glorilla is not in. Where the mama is, well, no, I think she's in it, right? But, like the mama is addressing Glorilla like publicly, right? In this little group chat. And the mama is talking about Glorilla.
OG, I respect you, man. I respect you for that. Salute the OG, man. We're gonna hit the DJ bell for that. We gotta hit the DJ bell for this. For that right there. We're gonna show you a little bit of love, bro. We gotta hit the DJ bell. Salute, man. Appreciate you, bro. Put your hand together for OGLL in this shit. Nothing but love and respect to you, my brother, my fellow producer.
Telling her how she's bad, she's doing her siblings wrong, she don't love the family, she's not taking care of them. And if this is what you're saying behind closed doors, then why are you faking the funk when she calls you? Why not just keep it honest and say, hey, bro, you wasn't doing what you were supposed to do for the family? But the sister releasing this made Glorilla and her mom look crazy. So the sister posted their group message, right? Their like group text. They use an app called fanaticz or whatever it's called between Big Eddie, Glorilla, her mom, Ali, is the entire family and all the kids, right? So the mom wrote a message in chat, and this was back in June, I believe, that the mom wrote this, okay? At the top is the actual number, but, obviously I cut it off because I'm not getting no strike. So the mom wrote a message in a group chat to Glorilla, and she wrote, hi, Gloria, are you mad more to me about coming since you...
Salute, man, salute. Everybody put their hand together for OGLL. He always tapping in on the chat. Appreciate you, thank you, salute. Love all the way from America, man. Love all the way from America. Peace, man.
Told me that we will be there. This is beginning to be a pattern. When I forgive, I forget as well. But when I see the same behavior repeat itself, then it causes me to remember what I have forgiven. You keep getting my hopes up of celebrating your successes with you at your contract reading as well as recent award shows, then snatch the rug from under me by not responding to my calls or texts prior to the contract signing or award show. I wonder if Glorilla is like embarrassed of her family and that's why she don't want them around. She would write, you even asked us to retire. I did. Elder and Daniel didn't retire even though you spoke to Elder yourself and asked him to retire. You said you had us, but every time you give me anything, I have to ask for it. This don't sound like the call we just heard, bruh.
Yeah, she said
Glorilla called her mom
and said, I send you something every fucking month. So that shit don't sound like... The proof is in the pudding, bro. Like, the proof is definitely in the motherfucking pudding. And I'm just saying, y'all, I'm just saying that just don't, it ain't, I don't know, but.
And on that call, the mama said what? The mama said what? The mama said what? Oh, come on, bro. This nigga know. The mama's doing what she's supposed to do. So then she goes on, you said you had us, but every time you give me anything, I have to ask for it. For the longest, you didn't give me a penny till you started hanging around Cardi. From what I've heard, she's all about taking care of family, just like your friend Glossy. You didn't even move us. God blessed us with the cars and houses. Remember, I told you that I was expecting Lil G, meaning you to help us, but had to go to Big G. So Lil G is obviously like Gloria name is Gloria, but but she's also nicknamed Hallelujah. So Lil G is her, Big G is actually God. So Lil G, is Gloria, Big G is God. So she was saying that Lil G was expected to help them out, but Big G had to come. So when she said Big G, God blessed us with the cars and the houses. She's saying that God gave them the cribs, God gave them new cars, that Gloria didn't do a goddamn thing for.
Damn.
But again, that call was a little different. Okay? Your actions towards me and the family are very disrespectful. The last time you showed this exact same behavior for the Grammys, we went out and bought stylish as well as expensive everything that we normally wouldn't have. So the mom is saying that when Glorilla invited them to the Grammys, they went ahead and spent money they didn't have to make her look good. So she won't be embarrassed of how they showed up. So she says, we bought stylish as well as expensive everything that we normally wouldn't have bought to make you look good so that your colleagues wouldn't look down on us again. Again, meaning they looked down upon them the first time. You know whom I'm speaking of. In actuality, you should have purchased our look from head to toe because we're representing you. You have my children backstage looking like bums. Damn. Your own little brother refused to take pictures with you because his shoes weren't in good shape. Damn. Roscoe did take a picture with you, right? But look at his shoes. Speaking of the children, it's horrific the way you're doing Low Eddie America. A couple of her siblings are living with Glorilla, but Glorilla treating them like housemaids instead of looking out for them and trying to elevate them. And the mama confirms it here. The mama says, you have my children caged in your home, not feeding them, nor allowing them to go outside anywhere. You have Lil Eddie, who is emotionally unstable, walking around the house all day. This sounds crazy. That's why I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a lot of brothers and sisters from my dad's side, but from me, I'm the only child from my mom. So I mean, it's only gonna be like 3 or 4 people I'm gonna be taking care of, or maybe 5 if I get you know. If I get a main thing, maybe 5 people. But I mean, if I blow, definitely gonna be first off, my mom, my daughters. That's 3 people. That's got 2 daughters. My mom. I got a best friend, y'all, that's like, that's gonna be the 4th person. And if I get me like, you know, another main girl or something, it is what it is. With a rifle strapped to him like he's Rambo. You say that you're a millionaire, get professional security. Hold on, bro. Glorilla got her autistic brother playing security. They say, do I like CJ from San Andreas? Man, I beat that damn game. Yeah, I fuck with Star Wars. Yeah, but I beat San Andreas. I beat that shit so long ago. I'm talking about I took over San Andreas. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I love that motherfucking game. Boy, I bought that motherfucker. I used to be on that bitch every fucking day, bro. Like, I played that bitch until I beat it, though. I definitely did. With a rifle? Yo, she don't value the life of anybody in that house, bro. If you got the autistic brother with a rifle. My favorite Canadian rapper would have to be in old braids under a cap with Teezy walking around with expensive hair in her head. So Teezy is apparently one of Glorilla's friends, and the mama say, yo, your sister got old braids in her hair. When we pulled up, the sister looking dusty, but your friends looking fly and expensive. How'd that work? But you supposed to take care of your sister right before your friend. They say they like my style. Appreciate, salute that. Salute. Salute. But they choose you. You even had TV in your home chilling with them for almost a month, but had us to come down much later. All we did were be your slaves. Hey, I'm at work too, bro. Listen, this is my job right here. I'm talking about work. That's one of my favorite songs with Rihanna and Drake, though. Work. Your house. Your old daddy comes to the award shows in suits that I bought over 15 years ago for him. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't listen to rock music. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
it's not my genre. I didn't really grow up on it like that. Like some soft rock shit. I don't know what would you call Tom Petty? Is that rock and roll? Tom Petty, is that rock and roll?
We went out and purchased luggage among other things. When you
if it's a sound like a Jamaican Ice Cube, that's funny.
Asked us to come to.
Hey, bro, why y'all sell this? Not a Jamaican Ice Cube. Bro said I look like a Jamaican Ice Cube. You funny, bro. That's funny.
Signing with Gotti. We were packed and willing and waiting on your call to go to the airport, and you didn't have the decency to answer your phone or even inform us that we weren't coming until you got tired of.
The tedious part about writing good tests is handling various edge cases. So I handed over to
Glorilla, like her signing went viral because it was like Glorilla and all her friends were on the private.
Oh yeah, this I look like a Jamaican Rick Roll. Hold on, we gotta hit that bomber clot for that. We gotta hit that bomber clot. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Hold on.
Janet, they were toasting and celebrating her father signing the deal. The mama wanted to be there as well. It looks like Glorilla, was gonna be there, but then after a while she changed her mind and answered her calls. Which to me is foul, is flagrant, right? Because just tell them, right? Don't get their hopes up. So then she continues and she says, man, I will always love you, but the way you do your own family isn't right. I pray that God shows you the error of your ways and you repent of them. By the way, all right, when you asked us to drive to Atlanta on the pretense of spending time with you, but instead you use my expertise to do your interior decorating apartment, returning home, we discovered, this is also too, bro, and she claims that they like.
Nah, I never been to Dubai, bro. I don't know. If I get enough bread, I might go out there. I might go to Dubai. I think my homie, he done been everywhere. Australia, all over the fucking, the man be everywhere. Brazil, all of that shit, but I ain't never been, man.
Like, they had a flat tire on the way home.
Heard they had a bad flood, like, maybe last year. I think it was last year, a year before last. I heard they had a really, really, really bad flood. Do you know what I'm talking about? Justin Bieber? I mean, I don't, like, honestly, like, it don't really make me nothing if he was, but I'm saying the man got a whole wife and a kid, so I don't know how, Yeah, he got kids and a wife, so I don't know how, like, I mean, he doesn't live the life of I've never seen him with another man, like, I mean, we did see a tape of him in the club with him and what's his name? What's that guy's name? Odell Beckham. Now we did see that tape. I mean, you couldn't really tell everything that was going on, but it looked at suspect. That's the only thing I can say I've seen. Damn, they only gave it Diddy. Damn.
Like Glorilla and other people burst their tire on purpose. What I will say, man, this family is dysfunctional, it's toxic. They feel this way about you, but then hop online and say something else. I don't know, bro. Listen, at least the mama wasn't talking behind her back because she put it publicly in like the group text. But this is sad, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of this? And if you're still watching this video,
hey, y'all check out that boy Poetic Flacco, man. Y'all know we always reacted. Do I like people from Afghanistan? I mean, I like people from all over the world. Like, Like, it don't matter where you from. It just matters about your character, how you carry yourself. You can be from Zimbabwe, Egypt, London, wherever. You could be a good person. Good people are all over the world. I just like being around good people. That's it.
TV, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. It's over.
But I got a little homie from where my little homie from? Oh, I got a little homie from Iraq. I got a little homie, he was born in Iraq. They moved him to like Bangladesh when he was young, and then they moved to America. They moved him to America, but they had got a gas station and shit. That's how I met him. That's my little homie though. Yeah, real nigga. That shit was funny, bro. So you told me how to be a real nigga.
With for rapper, his ass finna get hit with the Rico, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. He's in the news once again for all the wrong reasons. See, it was being reported that NFL player Keon White was shot at a Super Bowl after arguing with Lil Baby. Now, once we seen that as a headline, many people began speculating. Many people gave their theory. Many people began asking questions. Did Lil Baby shoot him? Or was it a member of his entourage? See, we know how to put two and two together. If you saying that Lil Baby was seen arguing with an NFL player and then seconds later he got shot in the damn ankle, it's only right that we assume that Lil Baby either did it or his entourage. And for the court of law, that's all that matters. It don't matter if Lil Baby didn't pull the trigger. It don't matter if Lil Baby didn't order the shooting. If it's a member of your entourage, you might as well be guilty. See, that's why we gotta watch how we move. If you're successful, got a lot to lose, you can't be hanging with niggas who quick to draw that iron and put everybody in jeopardy. Yes, Lil Baby is the bag, but you guys are arguing with somebody in the club. Was the NFL player a threat? I know he's big as hell, but did you really have to pull out the Glock and shoot him in the ankle? Now you got Lil Babies all in the headline. And we all listen to this news clip and we're gonna come back and break this down because it gets crazier by the second. Listen to this.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and nut.
This morning we have new details in the shooting that hurt 49ers defensive end Keon White. It happened early.
This might be the end of Lil Baby, y'all. This shit might fuck Lil Baby up real bad, bro. They already been trying to get Baby on like some Rico type stuff. Like, I ain't talking about Rico Wade. I ain't talking about Puerto Rico. I'm talking about the federal Rico. So, hey.
Yesterday morning at a nightclub in San Francisco's Mission District, our partners at SF Standard report White was hosting a Super Bowl party at Delia Lounge on Mission Street. At some point, White got into an argument involving rapper Lil Baby. That's when White was shot in the ankle. Nearby residents say they were woken up by police activity.
Now let's stop it right there. Keon White is an NFL player, making good money, got a lot to lose. And then on the opposite end, you got Lil Baby, a popular rapper, rolling with the entourage. We already been hearing about him being involved in a Rico, and you guys are out at 4 a.m. Now I get you want to have a great time. I get you want to enjoy the Super Bowl, but damn, you can't do it at 9 p.m. You can't go out at 7
I want to party.
And you gotta watch who you rolling with. You know, when you in that club environment, it women good. Everybody wants the baller image. Ego is everywhere. Pride is everywhere. If you get into an argument, that can cost you life. You can be an innocent bystander and get hit, and it still costs you your life. That's why I don't go out. It's not that I'm scared. It's not that I don't know what I'm capable of. I just don't know what you're capable of. If you argue with somebody
and they get the best of you, when you come back to the club, but let's continue.
Window was like right by my bed, and so I saw lights. Like I think that's why I woke up at first. I think I kind of knew that it wasn't like the most safe place, but honestly, I mean, like it kind of seems par for the course. Like I'm not like entirely like, how could this happen here?
No arrests have been made. Our sister network ESPN reports White had surgery yesterday and it was a success.
Thank God Keon White had surgery.
Yeah, because they said if he would have got shot, they say he got shot in his ankle, but not, it went from to the front. So that's why he was able to do the surgery and he'll be able to recover. But they said if he would have shot it on the side with a little that bone there, if they would have crushed that right there, his career would have been over with.
His NFL career. Now let me say this about Lil Baby. You know it's a rumor about Rico. Everybody been talking about it. You've been all on the news. You've been all in the headlines. Everybody been speculating on your future. Is you gonna get hit with the Rico?
Bruh, if I was Baby, I would focus on my music, and start doing community outreach stuff like that. And I would separate myself from all that street shit. Just let that shit go, bro, because it ain't nothing in it, bro. You ain't gonna do nothing but lose everything you got. Look at Dirt right now, bro. Look at Dirt. Dirt fucked up, bro. Dirt might not never see the light of day, bro. On some bullshit. Because you want to be a street nigga, bro. Like, come on, bro. You wanna be a street nigga.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Okay.
Let's be honest. The moment Lil Thug was hit with the Rico, we all seen the paperwork.
This is why I think
Casanat. It was.
I mean, I think Casanat is a talented streamer, and I feel like he went through some things mentally. I don't know if it had to do with the female or whatever, but he said he was battling, mental illness and things of that nature. But yeah, I feel like he got hurt by that girl, man, and I feel like he stopped doing his stuff or whatever, like because he say he wanna make clothes now, so. But I pray for the young brethren. I want him to still be successful. Even if he go to close, I want to be just as successful as you dig streaming shit.
Look.
I mean, he got generational wealth. That nigga, he good.
Baby Crew and Fannie Willis said she was getting all y'all off. She said all y'all are menaces. She said she gonna get YSL first, and then she gonna come back and get 4PM. So it was all over the internet. Everybody made videos about it. Everybody was saying it's the downfall of Lil Baby. So I would have thought that Lil Baby would have started moving smarter. When you go out to the club, if you know you got some crazy ass niggas with that Glock on their hip, you might want to tell them to stay home. It's the Super Bowl weekend. Security everywhere. Witnesses everywhere. I don't need anything else. I already stopped claiming 4PL. I stopped claiming Crip. Let me live. Unfortunately, this got him right back in the news. Was calling him out. They were saying he's a coward rapper. We get him off the streets. He's the reason why 2 little are dead. Y'all remember that shooting about something happening between Lil Baby crew and another crew? And
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, them little kids were like 14 years old. Like basically just kids.
2 kids was killed, and the sheriff got on the TV and was like, "Lil Baby, you next? You a coward rapper? We gonna get you off the street." Don't believe me? Take a listen to this.
For tight spaces, a set of 2, 7 notches, various host screws up.
Believe me? Take a listen to this.
Back to this, Lamont Freeman was allowed.
I done actually seen this officer before in real life. I used to see him on TV. He used to be on TV all the time. Like he just do these like commercials on the crime channel. And I went to, I think it was like like a Caribbean day or something in Atlanta, and he was out there seeing Buddy.
Be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence was orchestrated by adults in our city. And cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
Now, my little baby, the moment I heard that, I'm shitting bricks. I'm calling all my entourage.
Hey, the moment I heard that, I would have got the fuck out of Atlanta. I would probably move to New York or some shit, Texas or some shit. I'm not fucking around in Atlanta no more.
I'm cutting everybody off. The police is saying me by name. They calling me out. They saying I'm responsible for a kid losing their life. I gotta cut everybody off. Y'all ain't hanging with me. Y'all ain't rolling with me. I gotta change the way I move. I gotta move smarter. I'm cutting everybody off. I'm going on a straight narrow path because I can't ruin this. I can't go out like Lil Durk. I'm doing everything Lil Durk did.
Lil Durk is over, bro. Lil Durk is done, bro. Like that shit right there is. I feel bad for him.
Gang. He was trying to put out.
To go from millions to a prison cell, and you might not never see the light of day again, bro. That's, but they traumatize and they monetize.
Yes, he was trying to feed the killers, feed the wolves. Sometimes when you become successful, you gotta leave people where they at. Yeah, he might have been a shooter for you at one point of time, but once you reach a certain level, you gotta cut him off. You gotta let him feel for himself. I know it don't sound right. I know it sound messed up, but that's the way you gotta move. And I just hate that little baby ain't moved that way. But let's continue.
And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the death of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know, and I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
Did you hear that? The police vowed to hold Lil Baby and his crew responsible for the murder of 2 kids. If I'm Lil Baby, how do you find yourself in this situation? How do you find yourself at a Super Bowl party in San Francisco, getting into it with an NFL player, and he end up getting shot?
It's rough, dog. It's rough, bro. This is baby might need to rethink some things, because this might fall on him now. I hope not. But whoever shot him, they gon' bro, there's cameras everywhere, witnesses everywhere, bro. Whoever shot that NFL player, bro, it's gonna be. We'll say it's gonna be jail time.
It ain't cool. And now your name is all in the articles. It's all on the headlines. This is not a good look for Lil Baby. You've been in news for all the wrong reasons. Like, first you went to with DJ Academics, your homie smacked DJ Academics. Now you with DJ Academics trying to box. And now you're in the news for allegedly having something to do with an NFL player getting shot in his damn ankle. You can't make this up. You can't move no dumber than that. And I fear that Lil Baby is going to get in the system. I fear he's going to get lost in the situation. I fear he's skating on thin ice and he don't even know. You gotta change the way you move, man. An argument in the nightclub about a section shouldn't end with an NFL player getting shot in the ankle. We gotta value life better. If I'm looking,
I got 25 girls in my section.
Baby, whoever fired that shot is getting cut the hell off.
Yeah.
Real talk. Because your name ain't in the headline.
Yeah.
Your picture not everywhere. My name and my picture is everywhere.
Yeah, you got to go.
Everybody is associating me with an NFL.
You got to go. You got to go, bro. You done shot somebody, and it's an NFL player. Bro, you can't be nowhere near me, around me. We ain't, I'm not answering calls. We not texting, none of that, bro.
NFL player gets shot at his damn ankle. I gotta have a talk with my killer after that. I gotta have a talk with my shooter after that. It gotta be some consequences. That's how I'm coming if I'm Lil Baby. I don't want you. And this is what he said about Lil Baby and Rico.
Season, you've got places to go, people to see, and things to do. You may have already gotten vaccinated.
People are looking at Lil Baby and 4PF because they're high profile. It's just, who do I know? I know this one. So surely this is the one that's going to be next. And that's not how this works. The Fulton County District Attorney is looking to reduce violence. The purpose behind all of this is to lower Atlanta's sky-high murder rate. The murder rate today is something like 80% higher than it was in 2019. But a lot of those murders are gang-related. And so that looks like the buys that emerged in the 3 months after.
I don't know, is that big nut? I don't know if that's big nut.
Buys. Willis is deliberately looking for situations like that she can stop before they start.
You hear that? Willis is trying to get that down so she can get reelected. And she was targeting Lil Baby, YSL, YFN. She was targeting all of them. He admits to that, and Lil Baby knows that, man. But anyway, let me read you guys this article so we can get a better sense of what actually happened between him and Keon White.
Somebody said, bro.
The witness has spoke out.
Oh, I thought they said, what do I think about Consonant? They said, bro, thank you, Consonant. I gotta laugh at that one. Gotta laugh at that one. Oh, shit.
This is what the witness said. Let's read this article. Boom! 49ers Keon White shot in an alleged altercation involving rapper Lil Baby at Super Bowl party. All right. Some more details have been reported about how 49ers defensive lineman Keon White ended up being shot in the ankle early Monday morning in the Mission District. When we first heard the news about Niners defensive...
Man, damn. That could change his whole football career.
Lineman Keon White being hospitalized with a gunshot wound to the ankle Monday, we did not know where the shooting took place, just that it was at a party in the Mission District following the Super Bowl. Now we know that the incident occurred at or outside of the 27-year-old White Focus Bar Club that was formerly known as the Armory Club at 1799 Mission Street. According to reports from police and witnesses gathered by the San Francisco Standard, the private party involved strippers and adult entertainers and was downstairs in the venue. The shooting occurred around 4 a.m. Monday, and it appears that the party was still raging at that hour. Per the Standard, Atlanta-based rapper Lil Baby, a.k.a. Dominique Jones, had arrived with his entourage and tried to get into the private event in the hours after Lil Baby was performing at this event at the...
Yes, I'm on live 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm asleep, but I be on live a lot 4 in the morning. But I'm just saying, like,
this reportedly told police that they saw White get into an argument.
I'm not in the streets at 4 in the morning, bro. I have been, but I mind my business and I ain't got in no trouble, so I'm Gucci.
The rapper, possibly because he was refusing to let Lil Baby and his group in the downstairs party. The witness further said that they went upstairs to the main level of Dahlia to seek help from staff. It was not long after this that a shot or two were fired, though it's not clear where the shots came from. The witness returned to the basement and found White shot in the leg, and White was reportedly uncooperative with police when asked who shot him. Arriving police told the Standard that they saw topless women gathering dollar bills on the bar when they entered.
I wonder, so this was a strip club, but I wonder, is he trying to stay real and not tell who did it to him because he want to remain like, you know, street rules. Or is it he got shot and he didn't see who shot him? Because it like, if you look at the scenario, it could be either or. So if I had me in either or, shit, I mean, maybe he didn't know who shot him. You know what I'm saying? But if he did, he might be trying to keep it down to street code. But hey, it is what it is, bro.
White underwent surgery on his ankle on Monday. KTVU reported via a Niners spokesperson that he was out of surgery Monday night and the procedure was successful, but no timeline for his recovery was provided. This is the only act of violence we learned of so far from Super Bowl weekend in San Francisco. And
He might have caught like, I hope it was like just some shrapnel or something like that. I hope he didn't get shot. The bullet went in his fucking leg. Cause you know the man played professional sports. Don't nobody want to see nobody just lose their career like that. That's not cool, bro. That's definitely not cool, bro.
Mayor Daniel Leary issued a Monday night in response. So yeah, that's what happened. Now they said that allegedly Lil Baby and his crew arrived at the party. They tried to get in Keon White's section, and an argument ensued, and that's why he was shot. Now you gotta understand the real reason why all this happened. You a rapper, big time, got a lot of money, got a lot of influence. You want to go out to the club. You want to have your little niggas with you. You want to have your shooters with you. You want to have your muscle, but your muscle gotta have IQ. Your muscle gotta have conflict resolution. Exactly. You can't have a lot of hood niggas on.
Yeah, if you got some niggas with you, bro, they gotta move on. Like they gotta move like the military. Like he definitely right about that. Like if you got somebody with you, they gotta be moving like the actual military, the CIA. They gotta be moving like just another whole regiment of security when you got people with you, because whoever was the crash out that shot this NFL player, bro, they had gone to jail and they could get baby fucked up and some shit. Could it allegedly? It could.
San
I don't
Francisco
know
at the
for
Super Bowl
sure.
party. You get what I'm saying? Because when you go to the club, there's women around, topless women, strippers. Everybody got ego. Everybody got pride. Don't nobody like to be told no in that environment. So everybody's tripping on everybody. Everybody got a chip on their shoulder. Everybody feel like they the man. When you in the nightclub and there's women around, you don't like to be told no. You want to show that you him. And I think that's what happened. I think Lil Baby got into it with Keon White. What you mean we can't come here? I'm Lil Baby. I'm 4PL. What you mean? Who you to tell me no? And they probably didn't even know who Keon White was. Now, I'm not trying to be funny. He's not exactly a household name. He's like a bench player. He had like 12 tackles for the season. I can't even pick him up out on the lineup. And I'm a sports fan, so I know Lil Baby didn't know who the hell he was. He just seen a dude say, hey man, you can't come through. And I think that's what angered Lil Baby entourage. Now, I don't think that's a reason for anybody to get shot in the damn leg. That's all I'm saying, because it could have turned out worse.
Yeah, he could have.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what if he would have died? Then what? Then what? Come on, man.
So yeah, Lil Baby gotta change the way he move, or he ain't gonna be around too much longer. It seemed like he ain't really learned from Lil Durk. You can't have stupid dudes around you. If people constantly causing you heartache, constantly causing your name to be in these headlines, you gotta drop them. And it seemed like Lil Baby is refusing to do that. It seemed like Lil Baby started to like this image. I'm just being honest with you. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. I want to know how you guys.
Great. We might have to go back to other joint. Let me see. Oh no, they got a lot of shit. Let me see. Let me see what they got. Let me see. We're going to think this starts.
Is that it actually works. Many brain games and programs claim to be scientifically based, but that bar is high enough. Brain HQ has serious brain training exercises designed and built by.
I just downloaded that shit. Yeah, this Star Snitch official, y'all. Y'all check out Star Snitch.
I hope he said, quote, I know they want me.
Its Jewish donors play into all of the stereotypes I cannot and will not. Be bullied like this, leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause.
It's hate. It's evil. Charlie and I have always been very clear on our stance. Israel, Jewish people.
But he was not messaging people the day before saying, I'm gonna be, they're coming after me.
Charlie Kirk's message about knowing he was being targeted just got proven true. And right as that bombshell drops, Erica gets exposed in another wild lie. Candace Owens didn't just call her out. She brought receipts. And this could completely...
It's a commercial, y'all.
Target acquired. Indigo Sky.
You're not supposed to be here. You can rewrite the environment. I'm not standard in.
Indigo Sky.
Erica's image. Because this lie flips the whole story about her and Charlie's marriage. Ever since Charlie's passing, Erica's been acting shady, bragging online about how much cash Turning Point pulled in from his memorial, while twisting his beliefs to fit her own version of.
Damn, they got an AI dude on here. Hey, this shit look kind of real, bro. Especially the way he talking, but I know that ain't his voice.
Events. She's been trying to look like the guardian of his legacy, but ignoring the real issues he cared about, like the Epstein files and government corruption. It's wild, because while she's out here preaching loyalty, she's rewriting history for profit. Now, the biggest bomb just dropped. She lied about whether Charlie feared for his safety. That's huge. If that's true, how can anyone trust a single thing Erica says anymore? Was she?
My God, it's really sad, but I hope it's wrong. Went on to say, anyway, I am not sure if I will live to see the end of this revolution.
Let's break down what we actually know about Charlie's messages right before his situation, because the timeline here is wild. Candace Owens dropped a major reveal, saying that on September 8th, Charlie sent a message declaring he was done backing his donor's cause. That's huge, especially considering his public stance on foreign policy and the intense donor pressure behind it. It was a bold move that could have changed everything for him.
So Charlie writes in this group chat, just lost another huge Jewish donor, $2 million a year because we won't cancel Tucker. I'm thinking of inviting Kiss. Somebody writes, oh. Charlie writes, Jewish donors play into all of the stereotypes I cannot and will not be bullied like this, leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel.
But then, podcaster Josh Hammer jumped in to set the record straight, claiming the message wasn't sent on the 8th, but on September 9th instead. And get this, September 9th was literally the day before Charlie's passing. That tiny date change suddenly makes this whole situation way more suspicious.
Candace Owens seized on this totally out of context screenshot of Charlie Kirk being very upset that a Jewish donor was withholding.
This seems a little suspect. So you're actually clarifying for us something that's amazing. This is a stunning admission, okay? Because we know that when Charlie got off of this phone call, he texts that evening a text message to Dan Flood and
after all that chaos with the donor admitting he feared for his safety, Eric tried to smooth things over by claiming they had dinner with a priest who prayed over Charlie. Sounds peaceful, right? But that's exactly where her whole story starts to crumble.
He's getting messages from Bob Shillman, everyone's pulling out their money, and then we know that after that, he's gonna have dinner with Erica and the kids and a priest to pray over him, according to Erica. They want us to believe he needed a rabbi, a priest, and a pastor in the last.
Lied not once.
on Charlie's "they're going to come after me" message. First, Erica flat out said the message didn't exist at all. But when Candace pressed her, Erica switched it up and claimed the message did exist. Only it was supposedly sent on Telegram. She said that because Charlie's Telegram was set right. Candace found out that wasn't true either. The message wasn't sent on Telegram at all. It was sent through iMessage. And since Erica
on a chat that clears, like a telechat. Well, guess what? I went back to that source and they said it was an iMessage. She's lying.
So now, with her story collapsing from every angle, people are starting to wonder what else Erica's been hiding. This isn't just a little slip up, it's a full-on exposure of a cover-up. Now that it's clear Erica saw the message, the whole situation takes a darker turn. Because if she knew Charlie sent that chilling text saying, "they're going to come after me," and still acted like nothing happened, she started rewriting the story, saying he was at peace and focused on faith, completely ignoring the messages, showing he was terrified. That's not just inconsistent, it's suspicious. Candace even pointed out that Erica's interview timeline doesn't match up either. The dinner with the priest she mentioned, there's no record of it. No photo, no witness, nothing. It's like the whole thing was made up to make Charlie's last night sound calm and holy instead of tense and fearful. And now the public is connecting the dots, realizing that every time something about Erica's version of events just doesn't add up. And the deeper people dig, the more...
Yeah, this shit. I with Nicki Minaj and all that shit. All that shit was, to me, it was just goofy as fuck. That shit was goofy, bro. Like, it wasn't even called for.
more suspicious it gets. This is a massive deal, especially when you look at what Erica's doing right now. She's basically launching a new version of Turning Point, a full-on TPUSA 2.0. And she's partnering with the same people who were allegedly pressuring and tormenting Charlie in the final days of his life. That alone has people stunned. The same power and Charlie left behind, but twisting it into something he never would have supported for. Remember how passionate he was in files?
Released with no redaction whatsoever, period. We, the American people, ran on transparency. We deserve to see. I'm pushing for that both privately and publicly. No.
Charlie also went public about Epstein's connections to a certain foreign intelligence group, something the mainstream media still refuses to touch.
Epstein, with his little friend Ghislaine and Ghislaine's father, Robert Maxwell, who is obviously a spy of the Israeli intelligence agencies, that there was something else going on here. Epstein was not some sort of whiz-kid hedge fund manager. Epstein was playing a part. Epstein was a LARPer. Epstein was cast for a specific role, and he played it really well. It's nothing new that if you're in the intel agencies, you want to try and get as much blackmail on powerful people as possible. Easy, not hard.
Reinstall Hinge and show you guys my old profile and why he was so drawn to me. So first of all, I got to put all the pictures, I think will be a lot.
It's no longer just speculation. First of all, the
2.0. She's ignoring everything Charlie tried to expose. It's like his voice is being erased, and she's replacing it with her own version of events. And that's exactly why people are furious right now. Because it looks like Erica isn't just ignoring Charlie's work, she's actively undoing it. Instead of pushing for the truth about Epstein, she's teaming up with the same political figures and donors Charlie once said were manipulating the movement. It's wild to see, because she's out here branding herself as the protector of his legacy, while partnering with the very people he warned everyone about. Candace even showed documents connecting Erica's new project to the same. This isn't what he would have wanted. Not even close. What's worse, anyone who brings this up online gets blocked, discredited, or accused of respecting Charlie's memory. But how is asking for honesty at least passing? Erica hasn't said a single word about the Epstein files, not one. It's like she erased that entire part of his life. What makes it worse is that Charlie had reportedly planned. He believed something shady. Instead, Erica's out here flaunting the money Dusa made from Charlie's memorial. Just 11 days after he was gone, she's laughing and bragging on camera about how much merch they sold at the event. It's shocking to watch, because it doesn't look like grief, it looks like promotion. Then there's that video of Erica reading what she claims was a note from Charlie's office, where he listed his top priorities. But when people heard it, They noticed things Charlie wrote about corruption are the things that seem to be.
I'll be right back. The